It took a little bit longer than it typically does. Let me pop the chat out and bring up live chat here. And then we'll, let me expand this a bit. Oh, crap. Whoops. Let me mute my phone. That would be a good idea. Lewis Scales, how's it going? Good to see you. Albert, good to see you. Frederick, how's it going? From Texas. Let's see. Question, did y'all notice the UniFi changed the prices on the AI 360 and the Bullet? They're changing it. They changed it back to $399. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Let me know how my voice sounds, if it's too loud, if it's too low. Hopefully it's not robotic. I'm thinking we're good. Let's see. Bruce, good morning. Steven, good morning. Prices on all kit go up and down globally. It's a little weird though. Like they bumped up the AI 360 price quite a bit compared to when it was originally released. Yes, we'll take a look at some of the updates like the network iOS. They're so vague on their updates. It's kind of insane to me, but so I did a video on augmented reality, and that was after the 8.1.0 update, but I have no idea what they added to it, or if they even did add anything. Gene, good morning. Rich, Gamers New Republic, how's it going? Jim the IT guy, good morning. We're all good, awesome. Arden, how's it going? From Alberta. I'm a little tired this morning. We had my uncle's, it was his birthday or it's his birthday today, but he retired, so he owned a telecommunication business doing cabling, phone systems, and stuff like that. So I went to that yesterday, but it's pretty much a 2-hour drive for me, so I didn't get home till late. There hasn't been a whole lot of Ubiquiti stuff that come out. I've been pushing out a lot of, let's see what I've been doing. Actually, I did quite a few videos last week. Besides the shorts. I know some people don't like shorts, but we did the augmented reality because I'd never done a video on that. I didn't realize I hadn't. I did Unifi Protect 2.2.2. And is this a full video as well? Unifi Protect iOS update. That was a full, and the console, I think. So I put out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos last week. Those are including a couple shorts though. Like this patch cable was a short, and we'll talk about the patch cable. It's kind of a novel idea. I mean, I probably short, and we'll talk about the patch cable. It's kind of hold on a second. Idea. I mean, I probably short, and we'll talk about the patch cable. It's kind of hold on a second. Idea. I mean, oh my god, where am I? Where am I hearing myself? Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. I had a live stream open, so that was weird. Sorry about that. We should be good now. So my audio monitors don't pick up that often. And that's when the sound just started coming through. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear that before though. So that's exited now. But anyway, these patch cables, like they're really, I don't know. They're $10 each. These are $10 for locking patch cables. They're kind of cool. You probably wouldn't use them this small though. I think this was 8-inch. You would probably do something like going down from your, you know, the top of rack to, just bring that up, top of rack down to like a server so that you don't lock it in. But when I first got these, I'm like, what the hell are these little dangly things on them? I had no idea what they were meant for. And then I finally figured it out. What do you think about Bell's new 8 gig symmetrical? Yeah, I don't know about that. I probably won't do that. I already have the 3 gig and that's all I need. I mean, it's more than I need. Are those prices in US dollars? Are you talking about for the AI 360? I believe so. Like the AI 360 in Canada. Actually, let's look at that first. Not that we've had any, but it's 547. I think last live stream we looked at this, it was like, it would drop down to 4 something and now it's back up. But in the US, it'll be $399. But I don't know how they could just keep changing it. I know Jim was saying something about prices, but yeah, $399 now. It's insane. They're good cameras though. Okay, so we're past the echo. We're all good. Ali, how's it going? Ashley? How's it going, Ashley? Maybe I don't know if I said that right. Peter, how's it going? From Denmark at Car Charge Point. Nice. When will you video on Home Labs coming out? Oh, you're talking about. So yeah, we'll talk about that shortly, actually, because I think I'm gonna have to do it in a few videos. I've gotten a crap ton of submissions. So I think what we'll do for the Home Lab thing, I'm gonna release I'll probably release a video on Home Labs tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sometime this week. The giveaway will be October 13th, but I'm going to have to narrow it down. In that October 13th video, I'm going to have to narrow it down to like the top 10 and then pick a winner, because I probably got a couple hundred submissions so far. I don't know how I'm going to get through all of them. Can you make a tutorial for a UniFi 2022 with VLANs for gaming and IoT? It's pretty much the exact same as my other ones, but maybe? Jason's Lab, good morning. How's it going? Alex, how's it going? So glad to join live. Awesome. What crimper do I use? I use the vertical cable. I did a video on it. Vertical cable VMAX. Whoops, no. iPunch tool. This thing. I don't want to go on Amazon. There we go. Yeah, so this is the crimper I use. We're going to talk about another one. I thought I had it beside me. Oh, just one sec. So I've done TikToks on this one, and I really don't like it. So we'll talk about that in a minute too. But vertical cable is the best thing. I mean, best crimper so far that I know. We just purchased the new Grandstream WP825, the new rugged. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't actually done many more VoIP deployments. I did get asked the other day to quote on something for a Grandstream system. $366 in the UK. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hopefully, I mean, they need to push out more features to the AI stuff right now. The AI 360, I mean, it's a unique camera because it's that fish lens, but the AI bullet's a little bit different. Microtrip, good morning. Any reviews on the I think I've already done it. The U6 extender? Pretty sure I've already done it. Pretty sure. Let's see. U6 extender. Is it called U6 mesh? I forget what it's called. Did I not do a video on it? I'm pretty sure I did. Where is it? UniFi 6 extend. I'm almost positive I've done a video on this. Did I not? I think I have one. Let's see. Oh God, I got so many videos. I'm pretty sure I did it. I mean, it's the exact same as the Beacon HD. I still recommend, well, besides the Wi-Fi 6, but I still recommend cabling everything that you can. These are just in case you can't get a cable there. I was almost positive I did a video on this. I'll look at one more page. And if that's not there. No, I don't think it is. Huh. Maybe I didn't do the review on it. I don't know. If I didn't, I will, because I have one in the basement. Zora, how's it going? Harrison B, how's it going? Brian, have you heard when we may see the load balancing in UDM? I'm not too sure, but they're supposed to be releasing UniFi OS 2.0 or whatever, and that's supposed to combine the UDM Pro and the SE firmware together. Cody, when will you do a video on spanning tree with UniFi? I'm not sure. I have to plan my videos kind of around what I think is gonna. I mean, it's a business in a way, and it isn't. I have to see what's gonna get views, what's not. Anything UniFi usually gets views, but spanning tree would be like, not a lot of people are gonna be searching that up. Everyone say hi to Chantel. C's from Germany. Do you monitor your UDM Pro, for example, SNMP? I was using Zabex for a while. I don't really at my house. I don't have a need for it. Mike, good morning. How's it going? Peter, my VLAN for gaming and IoT network is just a guest network. Well, you could just make sure they're blocked off from seeing your main network, and inter VLAN routing is, disabled. I hate Panduit keystones. Hate them. And they're very expensive. Yes, smash that like button. We got like 70 people here, 17 likes. I'm liking all the new information that are now showing in the new iOS. I haven't looked at it that much. I need to take a look. They just need to add a couple more things and it will be almost like the full version. I wonder if it would make sense to do a full UniFi setup through my mobile phone. I don't know if that would, I don't know, like, does anybody actually set up their UDMs from their phone and do all the firewall rules and stuff like that? Do you still recommend the G3 Flex for the outside with the professional wall mount? I have it without the professional wall mount. I don't know if I have any pictures of it. Let's see. Profile. Oh God, I got a lot of... So I started uploading to Instagram Reels and I've gained like a ton of followers on Instagram, but... So the professional mount works well. I just have mine... I don't know why this isn't loading. I have my G3 Flex upside down attached to my soffit without anything, just the base plate that they have. It works fine. I mean, if it broke, do I really care? It's a $79 camera. So I've had that on the side of the house for 2 years now. Oh, here we go. Now it's loading. Oh, you know what? It's probably because of all these reels. Oh, let's see. Honest opinion on True Cable Crimper. It's terrible. It's terrible. I almost feel bad. I almost want to send it back and give, or just pay them for it because they sent it to me. And I'm not going to do a video on it because I've done some TikToks on it. So one thing, I wish I don't have a vertical cable crimper here. Like, you don't hear that clicking noise. It doesn't have the ratchet. You don't feel that at all. And I feel like you need to have that, I don't know how you would say, tactile feeling or something when you're crimping down. The blade barely cut them. It cut most of the pairs. There was like 2 or 3 that were off. Could be this unit, right? It might be the blade on this unit. What else doesn't it do? It doesn't have a cutting blade. Not that I use that ever on my vertical cable, but it would be nice to have. And the jacks, which I don't know where the jacks are, but you can see them here. Oh, no, you can't, because you'd see them right here. Like these jacks, the teeth are so tight, which, I mean, could be a good thing in a way, so your pairs don't fall out. But they're so tight that when you crimp it, it sometimes pops out. So I'm not a fan. I'm thankful that they sent it to me, but I will be sticking with vertical cable. And it was never about me going away from vertical cable. It was just about trying new crimpers. Setting up UDMP SE UDR from a phone is interesting at times. It works, sometimes not. Okay. Good morning. Everybody say hi to B. McCallum. That's my dad. I was just at his place yesterday. Lewis, how's it going? G3 Flex with recessed ceiling mount is nice. Yeah, I really like the G3. I'm hoping they come out with a G4 or a G5 Flex. I think most of us have been waiting for that. I haven't, Bruce, I haven't done a video on the UDR Pro or UNVR Pro stacking because I don't have a second UNVR Pro. If I did, I don't even think they're available yet. No, they're still sold out. If I did have a second one, I would definitely do that. I've asked Ubiquiti to send me one, but they really can't send it until they start getting some stock. And on top of that, I'm going to have to fill this with hard drives, which is going to cost me a crazy amount of money. But we'll see. We'll see. I do want to do a stacking video, though. I think it will be interesting when they start the stacking availability for the 4-bay. I can't speak. G5 Flex. We have been waiting for. The Flexes are really great devices. I should be adding. Maybe I'll do that today. I need to add a second one to the Catio. What time of the year are typically most busiest for your year end? Is usually the busiest because IT places want to get rid of their budget so that they have that budget next year or bigger. But we're pretty busy all year round. Yeah, I can't talk about this one right here, but yeah, that's coming out, which is interesting for sure. Did you find out what that was on my G4? Yeah, I can't talk about that either. Unfortunately, I did kind of figure that out though. I'll message you after about that. I've got a box full of 500 gigs you could fill with the UNVR Pro. I almost wonder with the stacking though, if you have to have the identical hard drives. So I have 2 terabyte hard drives in mine. I only have 10. I have 10 cameras on my UNVR Pro. I probably should have filled it with 8 terabytes, but I didn't. So the stacking is going to be really interesting, I think. What's going on here? I don't like, has anybody tried the stacking yet? Let's see. I wish they'd make the UniFi OS and ISO download so people could load their own NVRs and use talk and access without spending money on a UDMP or SE. So you could buy the Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus, and that you could just run talk onto. They used to have, like for the UniFi video, they used to let you do that, but they don't now. Yeah, we'll see. I guess, Jim, I'll have to test that out when I get a second UNVR Pro. I hope the new wall system is coming out soon because I've been waiting to do a review on it. It is sitting in my closet for the last 2 months or 3 months, whenever it first came out. I don't know if I'll do an SSL cert video for the console. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I think there is some things on GitHub that you could do. I have the AI Theta. It's a nice camera. So I have the Theta coming. I should have it early next week. I finally was able to get one. I guess that I could talk about. That's the only thing. Whatever they post in the videos, we could talk about. I'm not able to talk about anything new or my thoughts on it. I mean, I could say my thoughts based on their video. What is the range of the Dream router? A friend is barely covering his condo. I'm not too sure. I don't even have a Dream router anymore. It depends what the condo walls are made out of as well. I hope they figure out failover for talk soon. Right now, if your internet goes out, the call, yeah, you need more like a SD-WAN solution. Oh, really? Hubble. I've never liked Hubble. Belden I used to like, but Belden's very expensive as well. You're using the UDW. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna. Can I just look at my posts and not reels? I'm trying to find my network rack. I don't know where else I would have it. Well, this is it here. Actually, I could just pull it up. I just want to sign out of Amazon. Sign out. I just ordered a new wireless mouse as well. Not that I needed one. But we'll look at that. It's based off of a game. Is it showing that I'm in Lebanon? Weird. What was I doing? Oh yeah, 25 StarTech. Because the Dream Wall I'm not actually going to be using as my primary console. I'll still be using my UDMSE, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to mount it. Because all my cables come into my rack at like the top U. I was thinking maybe putting a board on the back of my rack or something like that, and then sticking the Dream Wall onto the back, and then patching all the cables over. I have no clue how I'm going to do it, and I don't know if the UDW has enough ports for me to do it, but it's going to make for an interesting video because my house isn't going to be the typical Dream Wall setup. Data on route as well. Yeah, they've been pushing out a ton of stock, so that's great. All right, Peter, have a good one. Let's see. Think as if you're setting up a new home. That's how, yeah, so that's what, it will be best when you're setting it up in a brand new install. I can't wait for them to come out with the Dream Wall Pro. Just got the SE set up. Now I just want to buy more switches. Yes, it gets very expensive once you get into the UniFi ecosystem. Hey, just got my Bell 3G with the Bell with the 4000, and every time I put the UDM Pro on the DMZ and got my public IP, I lose all connections. Did you have the same issue? So I haven't put mine into DMZ yet. So I'm not too sure. But maybe I will do that. I probably should do that. Our UDW has been flawless except for the failover load balancing. Yes, I remember you saying that. There is actually a couple of videos on YouTube. It's in different languages. It's not in English. About like people reviewing it. I'm surprised I haven't taken it down. Now this coffee is gross. I don't know what ton else we'll talk about. Actually, what do I have here listed? Unifi Protect 2.2.2, really cool. Ooh, I can't go in there. I gotta sign out. All right. Kind of sucks that we can't talk about early access stuff, even though everybody has access to early access if you set up. But Unifi Protect 2.2.2, the best thing I thought was the export the time-lapse video. I do realize the quality isn't going to be as good when you're on PC when you're doing the time-lapse, but I thought it would be a little bit better. Not that I'm ever going to be looking at, I probably will never look at time-lapse video, to be honest with you. But it's still a cool addition, I think, anyway. What else did they have? Oh, this right here, the ability to turn off insights for large deployments was really good. We have a customer who has like almost 50 cameras, and it does buffer quite a bit when you're going to look at live view. Turning this off helped like quite a bit. With thin cables, do you recommend to use as a patch panel included PoE? I use the thin cables, just those, well, no, that's not a thin cable, but I use those 6-inch thin slim cables with the patch panel. I mean, the patch panel is just so you terminate all your cables into one place, right? Comcast is finally getting synchronized speeds. That's awesome. Jeff, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, there's some things that they still need to fix and protect for sure, but it is coming quite a long way. Yes, smash that like button. Let's get it like synchronized 74 and 74. Is it normal for the U6 AP Pro to disconnect when changes are made? Yes, it is. Yep. Well, you shouldn't require power cycle though. So anytime you make pretty well any Wi-Fi change, it's going to reprovision, bring the access point down, then it's going to come back up. What am I excited to... Oh, let me see what Jim said first. CloudKey Gen 1 is now classed as vintage. Yes, I saw that. I think I have the CloudKey Gen 1s down in the basement. I'm going to keep it. I've been thinking about getting or trying to find G2 Bullet. Oh man, my face is sunburnt. Holy Lord. Okay, so they had these. I don't know if people have them anymore, but I wouldn't mind doing like a vintage wall of old Ubiquiti equipment. These G2s, I did take them out of a customer site and I didn't keep any like an idiot. I think it would be really interesting to see like the evolution of, you know, the access points all the way up to protect and all that type of stuff. These things look cool. They did have like, this looks really weird. You'd tell like the designs, I think, are a lot better. I don't like this type of design. I like, you know, this type of design better. But it would be nice to have like a vintage style wall on the back. Uh-oh, I just brought up my mic. There we go. Okay, so what am I most excited for 2023? Probably everything we can't talk about. Pretty much anything new coming out. Like there are things that I don't know about. The AI Theta, I'm excited to come out. The Wizard, the Wi-Fi Man Wizard or whatever it's called, that I'm excited. The Dream Walls. What else do they have? Hopefully a soft phone for UniFi Talk. UniFi Talk to be released in Canada and other parts of the world. more UniFi access stuff, like pretty much anything Ubiquiti that's brand new. That's what I'm excited about. And doing future builds, like actual on-site jobs, and bringing the camera with me so you guys can see it. I don't really have a specific judging criteria. Maybe I should come up with one, but it's going to be just one that I like. Yeah, there already has been one that somebody tagged me in on Twitter, and I don't know, it is actually really good. How do I look at my mentions? I haven't looked at any other ones though. Somebody tagged me in this. I wanted people to send me DMs so that I could track it. This is the one here. So this one I'm very impressed with, and it's not just the rack layout. Like the rack layout's beautiful, and yes, the TP-Link switch is upside down. They do know that. It's because of these ports on the other side. Oh, you know what? Can we watch the short? I don't know if we could watch the short, but this is a custom rack. Like he made this custom rack. It slides in and out. They have a YouTube short on it. I'm gonna make a video about this and put it on my TikTok and my Instagram reel, probably maybe today. But look at how nice the cabling is. Like this back, the back they could put a bit of Velcro on. I mean, it is what it is, but the actual infrastructure cabling throughout their house is beautiful. I don't even know if I could have done this good of a job. In the YouTube short, they show a lot more than this right here. There's a bit more of the bundle that you could see, and it's absolutely amazing how well they did that for their house. Like my house doesn't look that good. So the criteria is just something that's unique, something that catches my eye. Like that definitely, that's already in the top 10, right? So we're going to have to look through all the videos and I'll have to see. Let me see. If you want to look at the Ubiquiti AirMax CRM. Let's see on the side. Images. Oh, that's cool. Did they have... Is this what you're talking about? The cloud key? Oh, the old one. CRM point. I can't zoom it in. I remember the very old UniFi dashboard though. That was vintage for sure. Yeah, vertical cable is very hard to get. Even in Canada, it's hard to get. Yeah, so Ryan, I haven't been looking at any of the DMs. I haven't looked. The only reason I looked at this one is because they tagged me in it. They didn't send me a DM. I haven't opened them because if I open them, I'm going to lose track of what I've looked at. So I'll do the video piece on it, and then I'll open the DM, I'll do the video, and then I could forget about it, right? Kevin, how's it going? They even mentioned in there, because I asked people to put a description. In the last couple of home lab videos I've done, that's what people have wanted, is because I've been guessing like what's there, like if there's a server, whatever. And people said to get people to add descriptions, and so that's what we're doing. And for having a TP-Link. TP-Link's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I usually don't use cable staplers at all. Yeah. There's like J-hooks you could secure it with. If you really want, you could cut a piece of Velcro, put a screw through it, and then wrap it around your cable. Tech for fun, how's it going? Good to see you. Making blueberry muffins? Yeah, I don't, I ate too much cake and I forget what else I had last night. Something else. Fear, how's it going? But yeah, that's going to be interesting. The home lab thing. Like, can I open this? I just don't want to show too many names. Oh, my Nilla's in here. Like the amount of freaking requests I have through Twitter, and it's everywhere. I should have had people go to one site so I could track it, but now I have Twitter. I told people don't send it through Facebook. They've sent through Facebook. Instagram, Discord, like everything. So it's going to take me a while to get these videos together. What else we were talking about in here? Locking cable, I guess we could talk about that. So yeah, this locking cable, I mean, you'd use it for servers. I rarely have ever pulled out a cable by accident. I mean, it's happened. Actually, it happened to a client. We were doing that real estate. I did the cable cleanup videos for. They called me the next day. Oh, our internet's down. I go down there. They unplugged the friggin' WAN cable. So this would have came in handy. But so here's the locking cable. The little boot. You won't be. Come on. No. Right, you could see that little pink thing in the middle there. That's the lock. So now it's in locked. My Zoom sucks. You know what? Let's just watch the bloody video on it. I got a video on it. Actually, we don't need to. It just locks the cable so you can't pull it out ever without having the key. So it's really good if you have like critical infrastructure and you want to make sure that it never gets pulled out. I mean, are people going to buy it? Probably not. Does your heart pound from the amount? Is that, I don't know what the ALP means, the coffee you drink? Maybe, not really, not really. Depends. Today I've had, this is my second coffee. Usually I have pre-workout as well, but I didn't go to the gym today. I can't wait for when I get my rack done. Yeah, it's a fun process for sure. I need to sort mine because I send any pics of it. Well, you could send whatever you got. It's the second now. We got 11 days before that contest comes out. Home lab via Telegram. Yeah. Well, I don't even have Telegram, so I think I have Signal. I'm not too sure. Ever use a protective stapler? No, I have not. Nope. Locking PSUs are yes, they are. So I was at this one factory. I forget what they were. I forget what they did. They made I think it was a plastic factory or something like that. They had all these old Nortel switches, and anyway, when I was terminating with the 110, this is going back years, I slipped. I knocked out all 4 switches, all the power supplies out of them. They took the whole business down. So at the end of the day, they do scanning inventory, and they use these little scanners that need Wi-Fi. And if it disconnects, they have to redo it all. Anyway, it disconnected. They had to redo it all. They weren't too happy with me at that point. Yeah, I could. Maybe you should make a way for them to have it submitted through my website. Then again, I don't want people just going to my website to submit pictures either. Well, yeah, you could probably use pliers to get it. Like, you really would just have to put something in here to push it down, right? Yes, a lot of cabling. I was thinking about redoing this place again in Cat 6A. I have a reel of monoprice Cat 6A in the garage that I've had probably for a year and a half, that I was going to do a video about recabling the house, and I've just never got to it, and I'm not too sure if I want to. Locking cables are all fun and games until you trip over them and bring the whole rack. Yes, that's actually a good thing there, or good comment. I don't know what I just received, but somebody just sent me money. Somebody sent me money on Ko-fi. Thank you very much. That's the first time somebody... So I have this new thing. I mean, I'm just trying to find other ways to support, right? Because I'm not doing... What am I not doing? I don't do any sponsorships. So, and I have been reached out to quite a bit for some sponsorships, and I'm only going to go with brands that I like. Like if Vertical Cable was like, yeah, put a 30-second ad in your video, I would do it because I like them, or if Ubiquiti or whoever. But there's a lot of places that I'm not going to do that for. So Ko-fi I set up to buy me a coffee or whatever. And yeah, that's cool. I just set that up last week. Not that people need to, but... recabling would be something to do if you ever get... So I already had that. I already had that, yeah. And I absolutely wouldn't do that while I had it because I was very not well. I was okay, but I wasn't doing any work. I don't even know what I did. I think I read books, I watched movies, and played video games. Actually, I'll show you the new mouse I bought. And this camera is very close to my face. That's why I look, I need to buy a new camera mount. But this one's just on a pole, goes straight up, and my monitor's like right there. Cyberpunk mouse. So I just bought this mouse. It was on 50%. I don't know why I bought it. I just think it looks cool. I'm actually playing through Cyberpunk right now. I just started again. So I got that. Right now I'm using, actually Bruce, he may be in the channel still, but he recommended this one, the Logitech G502 Lightspeed, and it works great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just like the color of this. So that's what I just bought. So I'm hoping I get that next week. Not that it's, you know, not that it's needed, but it's always fun getting new stuff. You could make a separate URL. Yes, I could do that. Maybe I will do that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. RB23, thank you for the membership. I saw that come in this morning, actually. Yeah, the G502 is good. I'll probably give it to Chantel. It depends on how I like the touch of the, or the feeling of that Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's a Razer Viper. I think I've had Razer Vipers before. But I've never had wireless mice. So this is the first wireless, and I will never go back. I will always use wireless mice now. I really like the locking power for the Enterprise and SE. I wish they had it on. Yes, so do I. The locking power is great, and it's so simple. It's one little tab. You just click over. Holy moly, you guys are... I would send names out and say the names, but I don't know if you want me to. But thank you for the Ko-fis. I really appreciate it. Using the same mouse, but not the Cyberpunk edition. I think I had, oops. I think I had this mouse in a wired form before. I think I still have it here somewhere. Yeah, so when you don't know anything about the sponsors, like I've talked about it before, Netgear, I think it was Netgear, tried to sponsor me to do a video on their Wi-Fi 6E AP, or maybe it was just Wi-Fi 6. Anyway, there were so many stipulations around it, like if I said something bad about the product, have to cut it out. If they didn't like my review on it, I wouldn't get paid until they liked it, and I couldn't release it. And at that point, I'm not going to put out a product that I clearly don't like and pretend that I like it because other people buy it. It's not good. Let's see. Can you talk about how channel memberships work? What is the best way to support you? So the channel memberships I haven't done a whole lot with, but what happens is, I don't know, I guess we could look at this. So there's these memberships. So we have 25 members or whatever, and there's different levels which don't actually really give you anything right now because I haven't set it up, but there's things that I could do. Like I could, if you know that my release schedule for videos is Tuesdays, Thursdays, I could release early videos to members like a day early so that they could watch it Monday or whatever. So there's those things. We could do member shoutouts, priority reply chats. We could, if memberships grew enough, we do member only lives. I probably will never do that though. This, I don't know how this works. If the pricing, if YouTube gets half and I get half, or how it works. Ko-fi is probably one of the better ways to support if you're looking at the ratio of what they take off compared to like what YouTube and stuff takes off. But the memberships are great, but the memberships renew every month. And, you know, if you're not financially stable or whatever, or you need to cancel it, whatever, I'm fine with that. But those are, it's just some ways that I've been thinking about doing things. Let's see. Push the like button. Yes, actually, we got quite a few likes today, which is great. Do you use Cisco Meraki? I do not. I mean, I'll consult on it, but we don't sell it. No. Just ordered the SE. Can't wait to play with it. Yes, the SE is awesome. Yeah, I don't know if it was just the person I was talking to on Netgear or if that's how their whole ecosystem goes, but I saw other reviewers doing reviews on it. It would have been nice. It would have been would have been a great payout, but I'm not going to do that. Michael, how's it going? So I had a VPN provider, not as a sponsor, but I use Nord and PIA when I'm doing my own stuff. So I did have an affiliate link. I actually had it in I never promoted it. I had it in some of my descriptions, I think 3 videos. I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm taking this out. VPN companies are so, when I'm watching Twitch streams, all you see on these Twitch streams now are like NordVPN logos, right? And they don't know anything about it. So people are just buying them, which is kind of, yeah, not good. OnlyFans, Mac Telecom. No, none of that. None of that. Whoops. It would really be, it would be nice to just make content, but then again, I do like working. My YouTube, I probably could just do YouTube and TikToks and stuff like that and get sponsorships and just do content, but a lot of people like seeing the real work too, and I do as well. Like I love going into new places and doing the build out from the ground up cabling, putting in their network rack, doing all the configs, the security cameras, that type thing. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ryan. Yep. What is a good way to set up wireless P2P? Chris from Crosstalk has quite a few P2P videos. I don't have a lot. The ones that we've done, like physical installs, I wasn't able to videotape, so it kind of sucks. But there are a lot of good products. Like the wireless page, they just have so much crap. My favorite, if you're using UniFi and you want to spend some extra money, or you don't mind spending extra money, are the building-to-building bridges. They're just super straightforward and easy to set up. Buy a pair of these, and then you could buy like this universal mount. Actually, I think they have a quick mount too. So we've used quite a few of those. Where was the quick mount? I don't know. Maybe does the quick mount work for these though? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it shows you the supported models down here. But we have used these quick mounts for different point-to-point deployments we've done. Let's see, where the heck are we? I'm a member of another channel and they do members only Zoom. Yeah, I mean, I'm so introverted though. Like it would be hard for me to get other people into my chats and stuff and talk to them. Maybe we could do that. That wouldn't be a bad thing actually. I just don't know how many people would be actually interested in doing like one-on-one talks or like a Zoom chat with me. Do you think the SE will ever replace the UDMP entirely? I'm not too sure about that. Probably not. I tried Ko-fi a few days ago, but it wasn't working. Didn't want to use the YouTube because they take 30. I don't know. It looks like it's working just because people are doing it. At that point, I don't know if I had my PayPal set up for it. No, it's this Ko-fi thing. It's you know, and I'm not going to click on it because I don't know what it will show now. Yes, I can put that in chat. So let me just go to one of my videos. Oh God, where the heck is my? Do I go to the beginning? It won't be. That's the thing. Like, I think there is a bulk upload that you could do for the description, but I tried it once before because I had a new link for. I forget what I was doing. It was a new link for something, and I tried the bulk upload to push that new link to all of my videos, and it totally screwed up the formatting. That's that Ko-fi thing. I come from Sonic Walls and started installing the SE, so finding your content great. Awesome. Yeah, Sonic Walls we work with once in a while when clients have them, but hey Mac, how do you buy Ubiquiti US? So I tried waiting. So I use a thing called Shipsy. So it's a freight forwarder. You could try those out. I probably should give you my referral link, but you could just take that. I used to like the Netgear stuff, but then I tried. Yeah, so the Netgear's all right. I might do updated. I probably won't do updated videos on it. Who am I kidding? I still get emails like all the time when it's saying I do like how they email you when there's a new firmware release for the Netgear Insight anyway. Love it when influencer claims a VPN will protect you from big tech. So yeah, that's a lot of the people that I watch on Twitch. That's kind of what they say. I know, who did Co-Carnage have? He did a sponsorship for, it was some antivirus. I forget who it was, and people ripped him apart for it. Net Discover P. SPX Labs, how's it going? Everybody, congrats SPX. I think it's on the 7,000 subs. Would the Unifi Wi-Fi 6 mesh work if I set up them about 40 feet from each other for a wireless bridge? If you're looking for a true wireless bridge, I wouldn't use any of their mesh stuff, no. I could go for a muffin. I'm hungry. I haven't ate breakfast yet. UI stuff is very plug and play for the PTP with the gigabeams and similar. Yes, it is. It's your birthday in 9 days. Awesome. Well, we will have another live stream before your birthday. One more. Looking for compact options. It is for residential. Did one of your... Oh, hold on a sec here. Yeah, so you're... Yeah, for residential. Is it inside the same house? Like, could two Wi-Fi's... you probably wouldn't want to do that, no. Set up 40 feet away. Like, if you're looking to add, say, you have a house and then you have a garage or a shop, you either want to run a cable to that shop with the switch... for the with the switch and then access points, or use two true point-to-point wireless solutions like nano stations or something. It would be cool if Unifi came out with something like the UDM SE with PoE and Wi-Fi in the same unit, similar to the Dreamwall, but targeted to the enterprise market. That would be interesting. I think we'll see a UDM no. It's special edition. I wonder if they'll come out with like a UDM Pro Enterprise level thing. Simon, no problem. No problem. I love doing the live streams. I'm a little tired today if people can't tell, but I'm fighting through it. Everyone in chat be like, "Who, you do great content." I mean, yeah. I haven't watched the video on... What did you just do? I think you did an FS NVR. Haven't watched that video yet, but I'm going to. Just got my hands on the Netgear Wax 630E. Android speeds 1.5. Oh, that's, yeah. But laptop speeds are terrible. Wow. I forget which one I have. Did they send me any? No, they didn't send me any. I bought all my Netgear stuff. Oh, you think you're sick. That's not good. I think where I found SPX Labs, it was when you were doing your cable or something, and you were going through your addict. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely subbing to this channel. Yeah, it was pretty funny. UDRSE, I think it will appear at some point. I hope it does. I mean, yeah. Everybody keeps saying, oh, you know, just stick to what you're good at. Stop making other what product did they just come out with? I mean, the chime is kind of crap, but I'm trying to think of some things that... Oh, it was on my augmented reality video. Like, I wish they would just stop doing these... I forget what the person said. Gimmicky things and just work on, you know, the base, which I kind of agree on, that the augmented reality, do you really need it? Probably not. But one, it's been out for years, and I just did a video on it. And I think it's just really cool. Realistically, you should have your patch panel labeled, but most people, when they're doing patch panels, they're just doing D1, D2, D3, maybe like WAP for wireless access point or AP, whatever. But to be able to see what's actually connected to those ports, I think is awesome. I think it's a great thing. R&D department has to have things to do. Yes, that's correct. Yep. What, my internet broke? I don't think my internet's broke. Halloween around the corner, might put a bunch of G3 flexes in a maze. Oh, that'd be cool. No, my internet's not broke. I don't think so. Are you guys seeing me still? Like, I think I'm good, or is Jason's lab not good? So, okay, I'm good. So it's on Jason's side. Okay. Who, Jim, was it you who did somebody tweeted about the chime. I think it was yesterday or the other day. Something about the chime I don't know if it was you. It might have been you. Anyway, about the chime not being able to sync to 2 doorbells, which I didn't know because I only have the 1 doorbell. And the only 1 chime sound, which it kind of sucks. It wasn't you. Who the heck was it? It was somebody on Twitter. Oh, you don't have one yet. Okay. So yeah, the chime, I forget what I said in mine. It was something about how many dings it does. That's what kind of made me mad. But it works. I mean, and it works well. And you could place it anywhere in your house. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's in stock. Damn. And this looks exactly... Oh, can I talk about that? AI Theta Audio? It's pretty much the same thing. Oh, download a huge ISO. Okay, gotcha. Yep, the chime sound can be fixed in the firmware. I'm hoping that they release other sounds that we could do. Damn YouTubers leaking all the secrets. Uh-oh. That's what Mark, that's what the person was complaining about on Twitter. I think it was Twitter. That the doorbell, you can't use it with 2, or you can't use the chime with 2 doorbells. You might be able to in the future. I don't know. But what would be good if that's the case, if you could use 1 chime with 2 doorbells, is that you could set each doorbell with a different chime sound so that you know which door is going off. Does the chime work with the G4 base? I'm not too sure. Well, so the chime is for the G4 Pro only. Maybe it is for the G4 Pro only. I do have a base doorbell, so maybe I'll give that a try and see. If you have 3 doorbell cameras, no, they will not. Oh, that answered. Okay, gotcha. Scredo, I don't know if that's how you say your name, but how's it going? Yeah, the chime does block the second power outlet, which is a bit of a... Where I have mine, it's at the front of the house. It's by our shoe rack, and I don't care. I will never use the power outlet for that. I'm hoping that's current. I'm hoping they push out some more firmware. Like a lot of things with Ubiquiti, they'll get it out to the market, get people to buy it, and then they'll start releasing stuff. Because we're still missing stuff on the G4 Doorbell Pro, right? We are missing, I don't know if it's going to show here. Well, we're missing quite a bit. Like, we're missing the thumb scanner, right? The NFC cards, which I don't even know if they have on here anymore. But in their video, they did show that we could have custom messages or custom images here. Like, they have that animated dog, and that's missing. I think that's going to be really cool. I will do probably a YouTube short about that because it's not big enough to do a actual video. Not that I really care. Like, all I have on mine is leave packages at the front door, like, and that's it. Or leave my food at the front door. I don't really care about the actual animations, but I think it will be a cool feature for some people. We can't get the chime in the UK without having to plug it into the Euro adapter, same as the extender. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how they're going to do the, like, even this, right? The smart power plug or whatever, the PDU Professional. Because if they're telling you, like, for high availability or virtual router redundancy, that we need to use the PDU Pro, like, that needs to come to other markets too. They can't just be US based because they have Europe based people with different plugs. So I would assume that they're either going to be working on that. It would be nice if we did the high availability in software and not hardware. I would rather see that, so that, you know, when I'm going to site and I'm selling people high availability for their networks, I don't need to include a PDU as well. So now I have to buy 2 UDM SEs or UDM Pros and a PDU to get that to work. Just put a small microphone next to the chime and hook it up to yeah, you could do that. That might, it's a little extensive, but I think it would work. Yeah, so yeah, the thumb scanner is for that other thing that's in early access right now. The weather, yes, I remember seeing that. They had the little weather icon showing you that it's raining outside when you're getting soaked. That's so funny. It would be cool if they added it. I mean, it's just another feature that you could have. Yeah, that's the exact reason why the thumb isn't working. But I know some people who may or may not have that, and the thumb's not working anyway. Thank God for that mute button. Yeah, the PDU is cool. I like the PDU. I like how, I mean, I was gonna have mine at the back of the rack. Can we look at Instagram again, or is it gonna lag around? I do like how Ubiquiti, where is it? Like, this looks nice. I like how their rack's designed here. I want this rack. Whatever this rack is, I want it. If it's a Ubiquiti rack, hopefully they release it. Oh God, I got so many reels now. And now, as you could tell, I'm pushing out, like this right here is from a home lab thing. So this was just from my YouTube video, and I'm cutting them into pieces and then, you know, formatting them in phone. But if you're on, excuse me, if you're on social media, or if you're like doing YouTube channels or anything like that, and you're looking to grow your Instagram or your TikTok, I mean, this is the way to do it. Do it in Reels for sure. Instagram pictures are always good as well. Like, this got me, I don't know, 270 likes. But when you're looking at Reels, like this thing here, clicking, I got 11,000 views on that. There's one that I did the same style, but with the purple ones, and it almost has 1 million views. Reels, the algorithm with Reels is way different. So if you're looking to grow your Instagrams, I would just do it that way. I forget what I was talking about now. I went off on, we were talking about the PDU Pro. I do like how I have my power routing through the front now. I did like it going through the back, but the front does look nice. When I get the G4 doorbell, I'm not sure how to mount it, as I need to be on the PVC or front porch. Yeah, I had to cut a hole in my wall to get the doorbell cable out into the brick where they had it installed in the door frame. We're the second owners of this house, so they had it going through the corner of the door frame. It was really weird. The 42U, yeah, somebody's like, why do you need that 25U rack? You're not even using it. I mean, I am. I really don't have any more room. I wish I could go down further. Crap. I don't have any more room because I have my Synology NAS sitting right in the middle. So a 42U would be great. Have you ever tried the Hike? No, I don't use Hike, no. No, I've seen the Hike doorbell. It looks okay. I have a Ring doorbell. Speaking of Ring, I watched this one guy, Hexy, on Twitch, and he does... he calls it Spooky Saturday, so he watches a bunch of scary videos on YouTube. And the one thing that he does is watching people's doorbell footage of scary things that happen, and oh my lord, get yourself a doorbell camera, or cameras in general for your house, and make sure you lock your doors. Whoops. Okay, so I'm only going to go for a few... How long have we been going for? We've been going for an hour. So I'm going for about 10 more minutes. So if you have questions, let me know. And we'll kind of go through that. The videos this week, the one that I've been putting off for way too long, the AI bullet. You think that I would get this video out, but I haven't. So we'll be doing that. I'll be doing the AI bullet. I already have the cable in the soffit. I have a Amcrest camera sitting there right now. So I'm going to switch the Amcrest camera out, put this one in. The problem is it's missing features. It does have better HDR apparently, and we could do further smart detection ranges. So I'll test that out as well. It's going to be me showing off the camera, putting the camera up, looking at the camera, and that's it. Once the other features come out, that's going to be the big update for this camera. Waiting for the UniFi smart power to get back in stock. Yeah. A lot of stuff's out of stock right now. Favorite network rack brand? That's hard to say. I like my StarTech rack, but what we're going to be installing... how do I show this? How do I show this? Because it doesn't show properly on their website. Rack Basics. So for a lot of installs, we will be using Rack Basics if you like the open frame. This rack I actually had before. How do I make it larger? Damn it, I don't think I can. But on the top in the middle here, it actually has a Rack Basics logo. I don't know why it's not here. These open frame ones I really like. This is by Hammond, Rack Basics. They ship, I think, internationally, or at least in the US. StarTech is good. It depends on the style of rack you like. I hate racks with glass doors, but some people love it, and some places need it for security. Oh, you have a skunk. That is scary, yeah. We haven't had too much. What I see on my cameras, at night anyway, are spiders. Always spiders crawling across or building webs. And you've probably seen it in some of my videos when I'm doing the videos or the cameras, all the spider webs around them. I really wish Ubiquiti would quit being isolistic and allow their Connect to work with things. Yeah, it would be nice. Yep. Hi, why do APs now show as wireless devices instead of wired devices in Unified Network? I'm not too sure. I haven't seen that yet. Is that in the new update? They are wireless devices. They're wired and wireless? I don't know. It's weird. No idea if this has been brought up by anyone before. Anyone know when or if we'll produce more of the U6XGs? I'm not too sure. The U6XGs, I think those are the Generation 1 switches, right? I believe. You'll probably end up seeing a lot of the, well, I mean, they kind of have, right? So these are 10 gig switches with, actually, they do have that extra power thing on the back. These are 10 gig switches, but they do have those RJ45s with 10 gig. I don't know if they will. Well, they may release more of these, but I don't know if they'll do an updated version because they have the aggregation switches. So realistically, you're just going to have to buy RJ45 10 gig SOPs. Have an August doorbell, works well, but disconnects from Wi-Fi. Oh, that's not good. I've heard August doorbells are really good. People have always told me about that. I have a fox that jumps on my car. Really? That's hilarious. The main reason I have my cameras, one is YouTube videos, two is to see when I have packages come, and then I watch my cats in their catio. Interesting in the AI bullet comparison, it's so close to the Pro in price. So it's not going to be the first video is not going to be a comparison by any means. There's things that are lacking it right now until a firmware, which I can't talk about. But when that firmware comes out, I believe, in my opinion, it's going to be worth that price. Theta AI, it's pretty cool. The Connect 7-inch is useless, but I got it. So I have a couple of those. Can't talk about those either because they're in EA. But I have a couple of those screens. Have you used the mobile hotspot for backing up the UDM? I have not. I think somebody just did a video on that though. Who did a video on it? Cameron. Somebody just did a video on it who I follow. Who the heck is it? I think he's an English guy. Where the heck is he? Cameron Gray. Check. Actually, hold on a sec. Let me just bring up his video and pause it. This is his video. So it's using a phone hotspot as a backup WAN connection. I've never done it, but he just released this a couple days ago. So go check that out. It should, yep. And hopefully we'll see that in the future, maybe. For the camera under the eaves, how do you manage to drill out so the cable drop out of the eaves? So in my garage, it's a drywall garage, and you might have seen it in the video. I did a video of all my Ubiquiti gear, and I cut holes in the ceiling. But so I drilled up in the eaves, and then I threw a fish stick in the hole in the garage in the drywall. I was able to grab my fish stick and then pull the cable down. Everybody's garage is going to be different though. Do you manage your client security? I mean, it depends on what you mean security. We do more, like I do more network installs, and then when people need config changes, I'm not an MSP though. Dell racks are great. Yes, they are expensive. I forget what my uncle had. CommScope wrap? No, it wasn't CommScope. It was something else, but it was about $2,000 for a 42U. Need to turn the IR on the camera, or turn off IR on the cameras and use IR floodlights away. I haven't had any issues with IR for my cameras. For security on my rack, I'm building a custom cupboard. I'm going to put UniFi access. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I know some people who do a bunch of false walls and stuff and hide their gear in there. Yeah, they were Gen 1. Yeah, I haven't physically worked on any of those Gen 1 switches, the 16, but I have done it remotely. Yes, the Flex XG does have 10 gig. Yep. No, we can't talk about EA. It's like I said in one of my videos, the first rule of EA is we can't talk about it, like Fight Club, right? We're only allowed to talk about, and another thing before I go on to that, Ubiquiti is pushing the ads on YouTube hard. Like these sponsors are coming up every video I watch. And I think they have a couple rotating videos too. The only thing that we can talk about though is like when Ubiquiti, see how they did this Wi-Fi Man Wizard? So we could talk about what they did in the video and what our thoughts are. Anything other than that, I do have one of these now, but I can't tell you what I think about it, right? Of the actual features. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Where the heck was I? I wish UniFi would come out with an IR floodlight using PoE. Yeah, that would be cool. Because they only have the extender, and I think it only works for the G4 Bullet. When deploying UDM Pros, have you ever encountered putting a hard drive in and then it gives all the info about the drive and it says 0? I have not had that, no. I need to work out how to get BT's unbreakable Wi-Fi SIM to work in the LTE Pro. Interesting. We don't have the I wonder if the LTE Pro will come to Canada, because we don't have the normal LTE from Ubiquiti. Two 2.2.2 seems to have some high quality streaming issues, lagging and buffering really bad. Can you check it out? So the only issue that I've had with the 2.2.2 is the time-lapse videos. Not looking too good, but I'm not too sure if that's how it's meant to be or not. Hi Cody, I noticed you really don't usually put the ISP equipment or cable modems in your rack. Where do you put them? So the reason I don't have mine in my rack or the DMARC, I just don't, there's a fiber, right now I have fiber coming in and they didn't leave any slack. Like it goes probably about 30 feet away from where my rack is now. So I need to run a fiber cable, which I haven't done. That's the only reason I don't have it in my rack. Usually I would. Oh, absolutely. Like the UniFi access would be great to lock up. And we've done a lot of network rooms with UniFi access, and that's the only place we've used UniFi access. I was thinking about putting UniFi access on my Catio, and then I just didn't. It was kind of, you know, why would I need that? Oh, to keep spiders away, turn off your camera's IR. I actually don't mind the spiders, to be honest with you. If they were in my house, that's a little different. But the spiders here, they're like very tiny. They're not scary spiders at all. So I don't mind the spider. It's actually kind of cool seeing them do their webs. I don't mind it at all. I find that the IR on the G4 Dome isn't great. It's the plastic cover, yes. So it does reflect the... If you have the cover put on wrong, or it's not sealed properly, the IR does reflect. So I do have the G4 extender on the backyard. I have a camera pointing towards the Catio. Rajiv, if you have had that issue with the UNVR stopping and flashing white, that probably means that your USB has gone bad in it. So you could open up and put in a new USB. I actually think Jim the IT guy has a video on that. Will you terminate your own multi-mode fiber? It seems like it is much easier now with a cleaver. So my uncle, who just retired, wants me to buy his cleave set. I don't have a fiber set right now. We don't do a lot of fiber, and when we're doing it, we usually just get it pre-made. But he bought it for like $4 or $5 grand, something like that, and it was going to sell it to me for half off. So I may get it, and then I would terminate my own fiber for sure. Spiders pee you off, so I don't get notifications for the spiders. I actually have most of my notifications turned off. Do you use your rack to server any files to the internet? No, I do not. Nope. No, I have no nothing. No. Jim the IT guy, let's look at your... I'll try to find his video. I'm pretty sure it was you who had it. Well, Jim makes YouTube videos as well. Where the heck was... Oh, right here. Right here. Here's the video from Jim. So watch that. That will show you the fix. Oop. I haven't made a video on it, and I probably won't. Most likely. I was thinking about doing a troubleshooting video, you know, just of the most common things that I see in the field. Like when you see a connection that should be a gig and it's only 100 meg, things like that. And maybe I would throw this in as well. But yeah. Am I not subscribed to him? Well, I am now. I was. Well, there we go. Now we're subscribed. I thought I was. Maybe I didn't. I subscribe to a lot of people. I don't actually watch a whole lot of YouTube. When I am watching it, you could see like some music or a lot of Polithia reviews and, you know, BTK and real crime and stuff like that. That's usually what I'm watching. A lot of the tech stuff, I do so much in tech now that I need a break sometimes from it. Thank you later. Yeah, I honestly thought I was subscribed to him because that's how I found his video and I've watched a few of his other videos too. Let's see. I am on an iPhone. Yeah, I use iPhone. So the like VPN issues, there's VPN issues with Android. You can't use L2TP. I don't think it works. So that's a thing, like that would be in a troubleshooting video, even though we wouldn't be able to do the VPN. There is a lot of cool things coming up in new firmware releases. If you're not signed up to like the early access channel, it probably is worth being signed up just to see what's coming out and reading through the patch notes, because honestly, there are some really great changes coming up. Okay, so Unifi OS 8.1 update dashboard AR feature. So this is what I'm talking about. It's so vague. So they update the AR feature, but what did they add? Like, I really wish they would tell us what they're adding into these. Even when I was going through Protect 2.2.2, like trying to find this web UI, added the option to turn off the insights. Like, I would have thought that would have been under the insights tab, but it's under the settings, and then you got to scroll to the bottom, and it's this little, you know, check mark that you got to turn on and off. Yep. Yeah. So, well, I haven't used the teleport in a little bit. I know it was breaking for some people, but when I did initially do the video, it worked for me. Yep. Oh, really? Oh, I thought Androids took L2TP out. I thought they took that out. I guess they haven't. All right, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I said that 10 more minutes like 15 minutes ago. I got to eat. I got to read. I'm going to read my, what am I reading right now? What is it? Stephen King book. New Stephen King book. What's it called? Oh, I'm reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King. It's actually really good. This book, or I may play some more Cyberpunk. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to relax today. Tomorrow I'll start, well, depending on the weather. Let's actually look at the weather. I'm not going to show you, but I will look at it. I was going to start filming the AI bullet video the other day, but it was kind of cloudy outside, and I don't know if that would... Oh, it's not showing me the weather. Crap. Oh, I am working on another clicking video. Because apparently people, even though some people don't like it, but I'm not going to put this on YouTube. This will be on TikTok and Instagram Reels. But the ticking, people keep saying, like, I want more of it, want more of it. So this one might be like 100 clicks or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I love the sound of it, but this is how I do it. It takes me, well, it doesn't take that long, but. Are those sounds coming through? They're not. Unless it's, it might be coming through for you guys. Let's see, where am I? I'll answer these last questions. Yeah, Ubiquiti could do the bullet points. Yes, that would be nice. You have a good day too, SPX. Do you really need expensive gear for multi-mode fiber? I thought a cleaver was $200. Well, you probably want like a set that I would want. Corning fiber kit. Because you need to clean it, right? You need to clean your fiber. I don't know where it is. This cleave set, maybe. I'm sure you could find some off of Amazon that aren't super expensive. But this is something that I would want. It won't zoom in. God. Right, so it's got your cleaves. There are, what do they call it? Fusion splicers. So you take 2 ends of your fiber, you put it in, and then it splices it together. That's like $10,000 though. But anyway, you probably could find a cheaper one. Yeah, I'll let you know about the G4 bullet. I'll send you a message shortly. I'm surprised the PPTP works. That's strange. That is very, very, very odd. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a good rest of your Sunday. Watch out for the AI bullet video this week and a couple more. And I'll talk to you live next week. We are doing Sundays from now on at 11 a.m. I could already tell today did better than the Saturdays that we were doing. Anyway, have a good one. Take care.